Hey, is everybody good? I said, is everybody good? Let's get straight into it, man. We got another banger right here. We'll do a quick reaction, man. This is a Cooking with Kaya. Uh, they said her world just turned upside down. I don't really know what's going on. I saw little snippets here and there. Y'all was sending me stuff, so I want to go ahead and react to it. Kind of let me know what's going on. I know she went to Streamers University. I know her and her boyfriend was going through it. I just don't know the details. And this video is going to break it down for y'all. I'll leave a link to the original video down below. Let's get to it.
I feel like my name just gets slandered so much, and I really don't be doing nothing. Like, I literally don't be doing nothing. It's just always something.
The court of public opinion is mixed when it comes to Cooking with Kaya. She's a young lady who became enormously popular on TikTok for her cooking videos. But it wasn't just the recipes. It was mixed in with a little bit of entertainment and excessive booty clapping. Some people think that what she does was genius, while others believe that, well, this is another 304 trying to get rich by just using her cheeks. And of course, either person can be right, but there's no denying that Cooking with Kaya is here to stay, at least for now. From going to TikTok to becoming a big-time streamer on Twitch, everybody is noticing Cooking with Kaya. And that even was amplified when she went to Streamers University.
Yeah, her
for those of you guys
crazy.
who don't know what happened at Streamer University, she was dating a young man by the name of Zbron, and they were in a relationship together. But that changed when this happened at Streamers University.
So they had a little party going on, and Kaya went to that party. Cool. Be mindful. Kaya has a dude right there. That's him. That's her boyfriend. She goes to the party, she throwing it back on other dudes. It's as simple as that. That's what she doing at that party. While she doing that, there's dudes that's actually touching on her while she's doing that at the party. Now, don't get me wrong, Kaya most definitely checked them dudes like, yo, don't do that. Like, don't touch me, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. But you can't really say that to those guys if you're starting it.
I saw that clip. She was really surrounded by girls, and the nigga kind of like snuck in there. And one dude just started smacking her ass. And I think he apologized for it, but you know, that's the risk you run when your girl is out at a party, right? Like, it's gonna be, you can't control everything, especially if you're not there. Like, niggas, men are gonna be men. You know, men gonna be men, especially when you drinking. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. I'm not gonna touch nobody's ass just randomly. That's just weird, honestly. But they all young, they at a party, and things like this will happen because some people, once you start drinking, you can't control what's going on. You see Cooking with Kaya in front of you with all that. A lot of men, they gonna go for it, and they shouldn't, but that's how they are.
You decide to throw it back, that's what dudes do. You know what I'm saying? They gonna catch it.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of dudes will do it.
Once that happened, a popular TikToker by the name of Chevy Caprice predicted this.
I'm gonna give Cooking with Kaya until maybe the end of the summer before she is completely ruined, before she completely has ruined her name, her brand, and really her newfound fame.
What?
She needs a team. You know, she needs people around her, a little older, to kind of guide her with some of the things that she say, to help her not speak on certain things, and to just teach her how to speak if she's looking to continue to be, you know, like a public figure. At one point, they was rooting for her.
Yeah.
And now that she allegedly got caught cheating on her boyfriend.
She said, hey, the way that Kaya is going, like, she's not going to be around. She's going to crash out. And it's interesting.
Hey, real quick, is cheating her getting her cheeks slapped while she's dancing around women and a random drunk dude smack her cheeks? Is that considered cheating on her? I'm confused on what, did something else happen? Fill me in the comments, or maybe he might fill me in later, because I saw that clip, and I was like, bruh, she was not trying to dance with old boy. Old boy went in there and smacked it, right? But is that what they're considering cheating? But I do agree that she needs a team, though. She definitely needs a team around her to help her out and guide her with her answers, and kind of, because these type of things wouldn't happen if you have a team that can help you, and you need a team.
Because her ex-boyfriend, Zbron, was pretty much calling her out and basically, you know, calling her a 304 because he went all the way to Akron, Ohio with her, and, you know, when he wasn't there, she decided to go ahead on and basically bounce her booty on a few guys, and some dudes was smacking it, and she seemed to be completely okay with it. And the breakup was public. And then she revealed some information about Zbron, the ex-boyfriend.
If I was one,
that would be embarrassing for you. Like, why would you stay with a? Why would you cry for a? She says she wants you to go get established and that she doesn't want to be in a relationship.
Ooh.
Why would you literally cry?
Damn, I want you to be established.
Okay, like y'all, I've never seen a man cry like that. And I'm not men can cry, but it just got to the point where it's like, dang, like every time I tell you anything like that.
Now, if you guys didn't know,
that was so. Look, that right there is gut wrenching. Imagine your girl telling you like, "I want you to get established," and you cry a lot. Like, she basically lost respect for him. Like, go get established. Like, I'm out here working, and you want to be up under me. You following her all the way to Ohio to sit in a room to do what? Like, you wasn't on Streamers University, so you was just on a hotel down the street watching her stream with other dudes. That's weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I understand you young and you in love, but bro, stay at home and grind. You gotta think about it. She is getting DM'd from all these millionaire basketball players, NFL players, but she's getting DM'd by the elite of the men with the most money and rich that can change her life, right? And here you are, not as successful, probably not nowhere near that height, nowhere near that fame and success. And you following her around to Ohio, nigga, that will get any girl coochie dry as possible.
Zbron is a streamer. He's not like a really big streamer, but she was revealing to the public that, hey, yeah, at one point we were dating. It was sort of serious, but, he wasn't really getting it together and he wasn't really on my level.
See?
And at the same time, she's talking about that this dude is crying. Yeah. I never seen a man cry like this before.
Wow.
I mean, what's going on with this guy? And then people started to basically check on Zbron. And when Zay responded, he said this.
This is crazy because y'all don't even be knowing what y'all saying. And the fact that Shuri posted this is so crazy to me. Because the bookings she was getting, I was negotiating them bookings. I was bringing her in more money. The 20B1s, bro, she was going to do that 20B1 for $8K. Bro, I talked them up to $20,000, you know? I wanted her to go up, bro. I knew what she had going on. I knew she was going viral, and I wanted her to make the best out of it. See, me, I did slow down my life. I did. I stopped streaming.
That's your fault.
I fell in love, and yeah, I wanted to be with her all the time. Okay, I'll admit that. But it's not like I was trying to slow her down, because at the end of the day, I was trying to push her too, but I just wasn't pushing myself. And I know that's where I messed up at.
For sure.
But at the same time, bro, she can't, come on now, bro. I was helping her make way more money than she knew. I was teaching her the game, bro. I've been in the game for a long time. She went viral for her face and what she do, of course. But I was in the background teaching her the game, bro. No cap. Y'all just be talking on this app.
Zay was like, yo, wait a minute. She's the one that got big by learning from me. I was the one negotiating her stuff. I was the one helping her get on. And, nobody knew her. She was a subscriber to mine. And then once I taught her about the game, she created an account and became big. Now she's acting like she's better than me, which has actually happened. And now young men out there are saying this.
What I learned about their relationship is I thought that Kaya blew up and he was just a boyfriend that got left behind. But the whole time I found out he was popping before she was. He was the one that put her on, gave her the game on everything. So now it low-key seemed like he put her on, she got bigger than him, and then she started talking crazy. That's what it kind of seemed like to me now.
So now what's happening is the guys are out here looking like, yo, man, Kaya is messed up. She had this dude cared about her. I mean, she basically crapped on this dude. And she went out to Streamers Universities with some other dudes that she really didn't know and just started bouncing her booty on these guys. And basically, yo, man, something's wrong with her. Yo, we got to call her out on this. And that's what's been happening, right? Dudes have been putting out content against Kaya, basically saying that she's a 304, saying that she's shady, saying that she don't really care about people. You got to watch out for this chick. She's this and that. So every time she comes online, these guys are reminding her about how she did Zay Brown, because now they feel like she don't have any loyalty. But wait, guys, there's more. Cooking with Kaya has had enough of the criticism. And so this happens.
I'm just irritated.
Damn.
I feel like my name just gets slandered so much, and I really don't be doing nothing. I literally don't be doing nothing. It's just always something. When it comes to my name, it's just always something. It's so rare that I see positive stuff about me. And I literally don't do nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, I be trying to understand. There was a lot of women hating on her at one point. And I didn't really understand. I still don't really understand why she got the hate from the woman's side. Because all she was doing was cooking and shaking a little bit of ass, which is girls out there doing way worse than that, right? So the hate she was getting from women in the jump, I didn't get it. I was like, what's the problem? Like, she just cooking for niggas. Like, she's not even showing that much. She just, like, in a little bit of shaking, like 3% shakings, like not much at all, right? But now the men thing is weird, bro. Like, like y'all trying to defend this nigga here, man, when he admittedly he forgot about his life, his whole career, and became a helpmate as a grown ass man, right? This should be a lesson learned. You should always have your own motion. You should always have your own life going on, bro. Like, what are you doing? My man gave up his whole career just to be up under her and became her personal assistant. Any girl, coochie would dry up. Remy Ma did that with Papoose, right? Papoose was her helpmate. He was always by her side. And that is real adorable in the beginning. But after a while, it's like, okay, like, I understand you here to help me, but like, I want to support you. What do you have going on besides helping me? Like, I want to be your cheerleader. I want to cheer you on. I want to look up, like, most women want to look up to their man. And when they man, all they want to do is help them out and don't have nothing else going on, that will just, Sahara Desert that coochie, my boy. Trust me. And so, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not cultured enough. Who knows? I'm just too old. Well, hey.
Like, nothing could get worse than that. So it's just like, all the hate and everything, like, nothing affects me no more. Like, it's like I have no feelings no more.
You crying, so it'll definitely affect you. But go ahead.
All right, y'all, I'm finna just end for a little bit. I'll probably be back later.
Now, all of a sudden, she don't know what she did wrong. All of a sudden, it's not... she doesn't bother anybody. Right, why are all the people just hating on her? And I mean, there are many comments that were supporting her. But like even DDG, he came in her defense to say this.
I want to tell you in front of all these people, the hate that you getting is because you're pretty.
Aww.
Thank you.
WDDG, man.
That's where it comes from. So you just got to think of the hate as a compliment.
Hell no, to the no. A lot of pretty girls out there, though.
He said that, hey, the reason why people are hating on you is because you're pretty.
Stop the cap.
I mean, yeah, Cooking with Kaya has a nice body and everything like that, but would somebody say like she's like excessively pretty? I don't think so. I mean, she's nice looking and everything, but I mean, when you see Cooking with Kaya, you might hate on her because she's famous, but then she's always been like famous. And I think that her breakdown has been recently after Streamers University. But I found some comments of some people and hear what they had to say. Nice to see being a 304 isn't respected still. She's out here twerking on camera, but still expects respect. Another person goes, I hate to see her crying, but she literally came up by making videos stating how she can take your man and cook for him.
Yeah, I remember that. Now I do remember that part. That's why some women was upset with her. Now I remember her saying that in some of her videos, like, I'll take your man if you don't cook for him, stuff like that. And girls was like, what you mean you'll take my man? Like, what you saying? So a lot of, when you come off that way, I can see how some women can take offense to that. Like, you don't cook for your man, I'm gonna cook for him and I'm gonna steal him type vibe. And of course, a lot of women wasn't okay with that, especially if they were cooking for their man, right? Especially the ones who haven't cooked for their man in months. Like, who this girl thinking she gonna come cook for my man? I don't even cook for that nigga. But yeah, I remember that.
It started shaking behind, like, come on now.
He's right,
But then here's something else.
This is a prime example of why men do not feel safe with women. And young ladies, I want y'all to pay attention to some of the things that Kaya is doing so that y'all can learn from it. Now, when Kaya got up there and expressed that, I never seen a man cry like that. Like, why you keep crying? Then you crying over. When you say things like that, men are now going to look at you as like not a safe place. Are they going to still talk to her? Of course. Are they going to still rock with her? Of course. Are they still going to try to have sex with her? Of course. Are they still going to try to make her their girlfriend? Of course. Because there's other things that come along with that, like the spotlight, the attention, you know, just the ideal of her. They're going to still go after her, but they're not going to let their guards down with her, because she has now put another man's business out there. And one thing about men, they stick to the code. All they got to see is a girl treat one dude one way, and most dudes is going to stick to the code.
That's very true. That once you weaponize some shit like that, because I swear, if a girl ever told me, or if she used something I've told her, and then turned around in an argument and weaponized it towards me, and when I was opening up and being vulnerable, and you like, oh, word? Oh, I ain't gonna ever say nothing else to you again. We might as well go ahead and be done at this point, right? You cannot expose men when they're being vulnerable to you crying, and that definitely, even though he shouldn't have been doing that in the first place, with somebody who's not returning that energy. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, you're doing too much. You following her here, crying. You're following her here. You're watching her stream. You're being the detective. You put your career on hold. He did way too much for absolutely nothing. And then to throw in crying on there, what do you expect a girl to do? Like that to me is crazy. But I do agree with this young lady right here, who is fine as hell, by the way. And what she's saying. And I don't really know who is the TikTok about.
It's a real dude world out here. Girls, y'all like fake girls. Y'all don't stick with each other like the men stick with each other. All you gotta do is treat one dude one way, and they all following suit, man. Bro, she ain't no good, man. No, you see how she did that? Like, they don't play them type.
That's
games.
very true.
Shout out to Chevy Caprice for saying this.
Chevy Caprice.
Because one thing we see with Cooking with Kya is a lack of accountability. Like, the whole time she didn't want to take any accountability for what she did to the young man and the expectations. But the reality is that men, when we see women like Cooking with Kya, we're like, oh nah, she's no good. Like, and that's exactly what dudes will do. Dudes will see like, oh, she's not no good. Nah, don't deal with her. You can't really trust her. She doesn't really care. So even if you do present the evidence to her, like, you know, she doesn't care. She's all about herself. She don't care about other people's feelings. She's not loyal. And once men understand that a woman is not loyal, and don't get me wrong, like, most people are not loyal, but when you're not loyal like this is a big deal for a lot of men. Yeah. So when men see you online, and of course it's harassment, and don't get me, you know, started with like, you know, it's okay to harass a content creator because you don't like what they do, because it's not. But some of the criticism that she's going to receive is basically like how you handle the situation with the young man. Like you talked about, he was crying. Don't get me wrong, he crashed out himself, but now you're acting like you're a complete victim. And it just makes everybody think about, see, there go the modern women again. That's why I don't trust these chicks. That's why I don't want to tell these chicks anything. That's why I want to just clap and bounce. And that's what a lot of dudes think. Like, oh, okay, so you're like one of them, and you're basically, you know, putting a stamp of approval of why some men have a strong distaste of certain women's attitudes towards men. Yeah. And that's exactly what's happening here. Like, you don't care, right? And so now you don't care when it comes to that young man, but on the flip side, you want somebody to care about your feelings when you're wrong in how you handled that, but you're out here acting blameless like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. What's going on? And for most men, it's like, man, that's BS, man. We're not trying to hear all that. Like, you don't even want to take no responsibility. Like, F you. Like, what kind of person are you? You're a bad person. And so when people see her online, that's exactly what's happening. Now, I will tell you this, guys. You got to be careful for what you invest into women. Let me just tell you this one thing.
I agree.
Number one, women are not like banks. What you put in is not what you get out. That's something that you got to understand. It is more important for you to invest in your damn self. I'm going to tell you that as much as I can. Invest in yourself, okay? If you can give somebody something, give it to them, but don't be like Zbron and do something for somebody else at your own expense.
I agree.
It's just not worth it.
I agree.
So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Yoshé Duke Jackson.
I agree. I hope old boy learned a valuable lesson. Like, whoever you get with next, do not put your career on hold to help her 100%. Like, you can always help her on the side, but put your career first, chase your goals first. The only way that she'll respect you if you become the best version of yourself at all times. Remain that. Evolve as a man. But overall, the whole Cooking with Kya situation is interesting, man. Like, I don't think her career is going to be over. I think she'll be fine. You know, and she's going to be she's always going to be in the spotlight. Aiden Ross rock with her, DDG rock with her, Kai rock with her. So as long as she have like that core and she collab with them, she'll be fine. And by the way, her fan base love her. You know what I'm saying? The men that follow her, they love that girl. So she ain't going nowhere. She gonna be fine for a while. Like button, sub button. I see y'all boys soon. Kingston, Majesty. Aight.